Art of the sunrise. A rooster crowing cup of joe with Poe. It's not just coffee, it's a ritual. A moment to savor. A gentle nudge to seize the day. With every sip, feel the warmth of the sun and the promise of a fresh start. Because a great day begins with a great cup. Wake up with Poe, and let the sunrise work its magic.
Good morning, greetings and salutations, wherever you may be on this ball of dirt flying through space. Now today we're going to deal with other people's drama, how to deal with it. I'm going to tell you the best way to deal with it. Block them. It's that simple. But if you're dealing with this in person, throughout your life you're going to face adversities from others. They are going to literally test you. People feed off of other people, off their emotions, off of so many different factors here. So let's really dive deep into this. When someone wakes up on, as we say, the wrong side of the bed, per se, they have an attitude about them. They have a bad day, bad disposition. So avoid that. If you see people and you know for sure this is going to be a bad interaction, avoid the interaction. But if it's unavoidable, the best advice I can give you is that take it with a grain of salt. Let it be the water rolling off a duck's back. Kill them with kindness. Sometimes that makes them even more angry though. So you got to know your subject, who you're dealing with. Because it truly is mental. State of mind truly is. Now, we've went over the chemicals that work inside your brain to make you have these feelings. Well, you can't control the chemicals in other people's brains. You can't control the way other people treat you, the way they act, the way they walk through life. That's their decision to make. But when you surround yourself with like-minded people that are all on the same page here about, you know, to grow and develop as a unit, as one. That's why I keep with the each one, reach one, teach one. I'm just one, and I'm trying to reach all of you to teach you that there is a better way to deal with society. Just because somebody doesn't have the same views as you, doesn't see the world the same way you do, doesn't mean that interaction has to be negative. If you work it the right way and you both come together to culminate something in the middle. To be in the middle is very hard, especially for someone like me. Because as soon as they see me, I'm either labeled some sort of like white supremacist because of my tattoos and having a bald head. And then when they see the 1776 tattooed on top of my head, immediately then some sort of he's on the far right or whatever it may be. And I am a very political person because I understand that politics actually rule the world right now. Policies that are passed and the things that are going on in life is a trickle-down effect from these people on the top that are making these decisions for us. America has a mandate here that we set upon our president. Our president is Donald J. Trump. That is our president. And I'm proud of him, and I'm happy the way the country is moving, the direction we're moving in, back to normalcy, back to common sense. And what does common sense tell you when dealing with other people's drama? Don't deal with it. Now, of recently, I've had a lot of drama in my life. There are people that want to interject into the things I do. They want to comment on the things I do, and they're not being pro-social at all. They're coming from a negative standpoint. They are literally my enemies. And I hate to say that because I don't want to have enemies in my life. I don't. I want to shed all negativity. But when it just keeps bombarding you from every direction, how do you deal with that drama? The easiest way is to block them if it's on social media. There's nothing wrong with blocking someone. Remember, it's called a friends list for a reason. You shouldn't have people on that list that are combative toward you or negative toward you or just trying to smear your name in any way they can. That just shows their content of character within themselves, that they're POSs, as I like to say, or just negative people in general. They don't have anything better to do than to live vicariously through other people's lives, whether it be in a negative fashion or just stalking. I have stalkers right now, sad to say. There are some people that see my positivity and see the direction I'm trying to go here, so they try anything they can to hinder it. They try to stop us from working with each other. They don't want Cup of Joe with Poe on every day. They don't want me to tell you that all you got to do is block them. You don't have to deal with their bullshit. They don't want that. If they had everybody that they pushed negative feelings on, block them, they wouldn't have any friends on their list. One time or another, that's what they're going to do. Now, I don't mind being, as we say sometimes, the whipping post. I'm here. If you have a bad day, I don't mind taking other people's negativity in. But when I take it in, I try to give back positivity. I digest their negative thoughts, their negative ideas. I take it all in, compress it, open it back up, and give it to them in a positive dialogue. Not quite all the way caffeined up here, guys, so bear with me. We are still drinking as we go. And yes, we actually have a real cup of McCafe. And that's thank you to the sponsors. Thank you to the viewers like you. Because none of this would be possible without you. Who would I be talking to? Who would I be reaching? I don't want to just talk to myself. I do that enough as it is. The point here, other people's drama. Shed it out of your life. If you have your own drama in your life, sort through it and get it out of your life. Just live a stress-free life. It's literally proven through science that people that are negative and unhappy with their life expectancy is much shorter than someone who is happy and has a positive outlook on the world. Literally, happy people live longer. See that smile? I know I'm going to live for a long time. I've been dealing with medical issues. I've been dealing with mental issues. I've been dealing with all these issues, and I feel I've sorted them out. I feel I understand now. What I put in is what I give out. That's why all I want to put in is positivity and give out positivity. But if I have to, I will take that negativity and I will turn it around somehow, and I will push it back in a positive way. Now, when it comes to music, I am a music artist. There are other artists out here that antagonize me. They try their best to get under my skin. Drama is what they want. Listen, I'm not a battle rapper. I don't do battle rap. I don't do diss rap. But I will do the truth, and I will put people on blast that deserve to be. It doesn't make sense to me to fight through music. You're not man enough to use these. Instead, you want to use this. I understand it can be a business, and I understand the art form behind it also. But there's no reason to try to fight with one another through words. That just shows that their mentality consists of, I will hide behind these words and write them. I want to fight you through words. Don't fight people through words. Don't fight people, period. What is the point? What do you have to gain by fighting with others? If they don't see your way, if they don't see the things you see, well, then quit looking in that direction. Change your point of view away from that. Don't feed into others' negativity, because all it will do is fester, and it will just grow and grow and grow, and before you know it, you're consumed with hatred and regret and remorse. A lot of these people are really upset with themselves. They're upset with where they're at in life. They feel they should be further. They feel they should have done more. So what do? They project those feelings out onto us. Even the ones that don't know they're doing it subconsciously, that's the reason why, because they're miserable with themselves. They can't accept reality for what it is. If they see somebody doing something in the same field that they doing, but that person is doing really good and moving forward, they're mad, they're upset. They don't want to help others. They don't want to boost others. They only care about self, because they're selfless people. They're not selfless, they are selfish. They are selfish people to begin with. They may act like they're not. They may even go as far to do something on camera to show they're not. If you had to go that far to prove your character, then you're flawed to begin with. Because you don't have to prove yourself to nobody but yourself. If you move in the right direction and you're doing things that are pro-social, that are positive, not negative, that's gonna spread a message that there's something more here to this other than the belittling others and attacking others for what they do? How about having some compassion for others? How about taking and extending your hand and saying, here, let me help you. I see that there's a problem. I want to help you. There's nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, that's very honorable. That's something that's a trait that very few people have left in this world anymore, because this world is driven through this phone, through self, through image, through all these things. Once again, you seen me. I had a watch, I had a watch for every day. I had a pair of shoes for every day. I had a new outfit for I had a new outfit every day. Hats and clothes and you know, the Audi and all this other stuff, the jewelry, all that stuff, right? Electronics, all that stuff. No more. You don't see the fancy jewelry on me no more. And when I have the means and finances to buy more jewelry, I'm going to buy conservatively. I don't care. I don't think the bigger your medallion and the bigger your chain, the bigger the person. I actually think it's quite the opposite. The smaller the person. If you have to brag about what you have, that's showing me that you've never had anything to begin with. I've had so much in my life and lost it and started over so many times that I understand we just live and we die. So in between that process is your life, no one else's. Who cares what somebody thinks? Unless they're putting food on your plate, unless they're paying your bills, unless they are literally a part of your household, part of your unit, part of your family, you shouldn't care what others think to an extent. If you walk out the door with bright pink hair with purple polka dots on it and a septum through your nose that's a bone, and you're wearing a tutu and you're 6'6" with a beard, people are going to look at you. People are going to judge you because you want them to. The people that are dressing in these extra gabs, the people that are all into the flash and all that other, people that want to stand out in society, they want people to judge them or they wouldn't do it. A model, a woman, when she does her makeup in the morning and gets glammed up and has on that outfit, the heels and everything, nails, eyebrows, all our eyelashes, all that stuff done, why do you think they're doing it? They're doing it so people will look at them or they wouldn't do it at all. That's the point. Don't let image push you into a corner where you're dealing with society's drama because they expect you to look, to talk, to act a certain way. Be original, be yourself. Authenticity will always bleed through. That's why I know for sure when I do these things and I approach things, I think first before I even act. I really do. And in doing so, it has opened my eyes up that I don't have to please anyone but myself. And if I'm doing it the right way and it's healthy and it's keeping me alive longer and I'm delivering a positive message, well then by golly, keep doing it, because that's what I'm going to keep doing. I know I might be all over the place right now. There's a lot of extra stuff going on in my life right now. The drama isn't worth it. You are correct, Ben. Ben here has been around for a little bit now. A couple months, I would say. Maybe even longer. I really don't know. But me and Ben did not see eye to eye at first. And we had words back and forth. And the words were very professional and adult-like. It wasn't attacking each other. We may have said things that we didn't agree with verbally, and we even talked that out within conversation. It's amazing what someone that has an open mind and can digest other people's dialogue and digest other people's ideologies and the way they are molded together, what really makes them, right? When you could digest all that and even compromise a little bit to meet in the center, that's truly a communication. That's a good communication. That is good people skills. And that's what we're working for here, to help build people skills, to help get out here in the world and don't be scared. A bomb could fall out of the sky right now and blow me up. Step in front of a bus on accident and get squished. Anything can happen. You know how many people die every year from coconuts? Just laying on the beach sleeping, a coconut fall out of the tree, break your brain open, and you're dead. Think about that. How would that be if you died from a coconut? Life is too short. Life is too precious to worry about other people's drama. Don't do it. But on the other hand, if you're me, and you want to make an example out of people. The people that do this, that you keep warning. Now, I've done this. Sometimes I accept drama into my life because I feel that drama needs to be squished. It needs to be eradicated so that others don't have to deal with it. Once again, if I'm the whipping post, if I have to take all of this for everyone else, then so be it. I get on this camera every day for you. I do all this for you. I fight for you. Now fight for me. Fight for what's right. And most importantly, fight for yourself. Because there's only one you. And once you're gone, that's it. So enjoy this life while you have it. And make others feel good. It's an amazing thing when you meet someone and they're having a bad day and you uplift them. Man, that's what makes me get up. This has been Cup of Joe with Poe. Dealing with other people's drama. Don't do it. Just block them.